this is it. I am 34 weeks pregnant, officially nearly 35 weeks. The days are very rapidly speeding by, and I cannot believe that we will be birthing probably in about a month's time, if not more, maybe less, whenever baby decides to arrive. So I wanted to do a pregnancy diary account today of like what's been going on in the past week, and really there's a lot. Firstly, I'll talk about my kind of physical body. I have been getting that's the phone. I've been getting so much like pain. Pain is maybe not the word. It's like it's kind of like a muscular pain. It's hard to explain, but it's like right in the groin area and like on the side of my yoni, and it's apparently quite common, and it's obviously because my baby's growing, and my body is adapting to that, but it also means that I need to just be really cautious of like how I'm getting up from laying down and how I'm moving around, because certain positions getting up make it worse essentially. So I do like my prenatal yoga teacher calls it the sexy slide. You're like on your side and then you slide up from like a side position. I just found that so funny, and every time I think of her, and I think of how unsexy I am when I do my sexy slide. So that's been quite challenging for me. I mean, the menstrual cramps and like I say menstrual, it's not menstrual, but it's the preparatory whatever the word is, cramps that I'm getting to prepare my body for birth, and probably the growing of the representation of the growing of my baby are kind of, they're not as common at the moment. Doesn't mean they won't come back, I'm sure they will, but that's great. It means that I've not had to like take loads of time out to just rest and be with the heat lamp. However, I don't mind doing that because that's just important when you have these things going on. I'm finding it more uncomfortable to sit down, and so I have to like keep moving positions, make sure that my back's supported, lots of tightness in my back. Like so my body, that just kind of the standard things are going on, and that's to be expected. And what else has been going on? I've been like sleeping really deeply. My dreams have been really crazy. I honestly don't remember always when I wake up in the morning what they are, but I feel like I've gone to another dimension, and it's just crazy how deep I've been sleeping. And then when I wake up, I find it really hard to get up and out of bed. Although this morning was an exception. I was very alert and ready to get up and do my meditation, which leads me on to my next part. The peace I feel when I'm meditating. I've got into the habit of, when I wake up in the morning, going straight into meditation every day, and I'm trying to commit to every day, even if just 5 minutes, but I'm trying to do 20 to 30 minutes a day, and it's so peaceful for me. I just feel like when you're pregnant, you're just already in like another dimension, and you're just able to connect to spirit so much easier. At least in my experience, that's what it's been like, just moving again. Okay, and then in terms of the baby, so that's kind of like check in with my body. I've got my laptops on. In terms of the baby, baby has been moving so much and constantly like reminding me to stop hunching and slouching is slunching, by the way. Just made up. So basically, when I'm like slouching in my seat, sometimes I feel like a kick, like, Mum, just squashing me. So I'm like, whoa, and I have to kind of sit up straight again, and it's like constantly in the ribs, baby's kicking me. So So it's encouraging me to sit properly, which is great. I mean, my baby's training me. How awesome. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case throughout my whole motherhood. What else? Baby has had hiccups still. I say she. I think it's a she. We don't know. We're not going to find out until we birth. But we think it's our baby's a she. I'm just going to say baby. Baby has been having loads of hiccups, which is kind of good for me because it means I know where baby's head and tummy are, because I can feel it more lower down. So I know that the head is like more towards the bottom and the feet are in the ribs. So I'm assuming the feet are there, bum's there, and then the head's down there, because I never feel anything on my other side at the moment. It's like all kind of left-sided. Well, it's in the middle, but it's the head's on the left, so you get what I mean. So that's been really prominent, which is interesting. It's actually stopped in the past couple of days, which is nice. I do get really concerned when baby's got hiccups, because I'm like, oh, it's okay. I know what it's like to have hiccups when they don't stop. It's frustrating. They don't seem to last very long though, which is great. Okay, so that's body, that's the baby. Let's talk about just general prep for birth and for our parenthood journey that Ryan and I have been preparing for. We have had trips to consignment stores. So if you don't, in the US, a consignment store is basically secondhand store where mums and babies. You can have lots of different consignment stores, but these particular ones were mums and babies, where you can get secondhand stuff and you pay for it, and it's a lot cheaper. I've also been searching on Facebook Marketplace, because there's many mums who have been using things like once or twice and they don't need it anymore. So there's lots you can get on Facebook Marketplace. I've got my little diaper box ready. Ow, I just smashed my chin for the side of the bed. And we're very fortunate in that Brian's parents are paying for us to get a diaper service, which is just like luxury. I didn't imagine that would ever happen, but I'm not going to say no. I mean, they pick up your dirty diapers and go and clean them and then bring back clean ones. It's like, hello, every mother needs this. Anyway, so these are diaper covers. How cute is this? We're going to go with the pre-folds. If you know anything about diapers, so much online. If you're a mum, you will, or if you're a mum-to-be, you probably would have been researching yourself. But pre-folds are like the bits of material that you fold, wrap around the baby, and then you can like clip them together using, these are snappies, which pull on the outside, and then basically you keep the diaper or nappy intact with the clips, as opposed to using pins. And then you have these covers, these diaper covers. Still got the price on it. Oh god, it's one of those labels. These covers to stop any kind of leakage, which probably still happens anyway, but they're just to kind of keep the diaper on or nappy on, and protect it a bit more. And we've got a few of these. These are all second hand, some a bit bigger for when baby gets older. But we're planning to try and do elimination communication, which is a new term for me and a new experience, of course. Well, this is all a new experience, but it's basically where you train understand your baby's way of communicating and when they go to the toilet, and there's ways in which you can train them early to not wear a diaper. And yeah, it sounds like very idealistic from the outset, but actually the more you listen, the more kind of common sense it is. I'm not going to go into that, but look into it if you're interested. I can't remember the woman's name, it begins with A. Anyway, that's elimination communication, which is something else on the list of things that we're looking into. And then I discovered a Facebook group. If you're a mum and you don't know about this, you're gonna kind of shoot yourself in the foot, because it's like so life-changing. Although I'm sure there's mum groups who do the same, but there's a group called Buy Nothing, and it's based in your local area, So you can go on Facebook, type buy nothing and then your area, and it narrows it down to like a kind of 10-mile radius. So this neighbourhood that we live in Portland, I've joined their Facebook group, buy nothing. I've already had like mums offer to give me things that they don't need anymore, that I've asked for. So, and I've gifted a couple of things too that I was given that we don't need. So it's amazing, and it works on the gift economy. So you don't exchange money, you just exchange, or you don't even exchange, you just give. It's all about giving. And talking of giving, I feel like in the past week I have been doing so much giving, and I feel such a beautiful feeling to give. There's a woman who I met at a circle, birth circle, women's circle, a few weeks back, who lives just literally 5 minutes around the corner, and she just had her baby, and there's something she set up called Meal Train. Another one if you're a new mum, really good to do a meal train if you know people around your area, because you can request for people to bring you meals at night time. So I've been making her food and taking it to her. I mean, I've done it once, and we'll be doing it again. Okay, I dropped my phone and smashed my toe. Okay, let's start again. So I've got messages coming through too, which is distracting me. So I've been doing a lot of giving in that sense, and on this Facebook group too. I just feel, excuse me, I had so much sleep last night. I don't know why I'm yawning. I also, what else have I been doing? Anyway, I can't remember, but there's things that I love about gifting, and that is just like, you've helped someone out and you just feel good about it. So yeah, that's why I run my website on the gift premises, because I want to make my services available to everyone and not just people who have money, because we should all deserve the ability to have space held for us if we don't have anyone to do that for us, especially as mums and pregnant women. I didn't realise until I got pregnant that there's so much emotion to go through, and there's loads of shadow work. And so yeah, that's why I set up my website as paying on a gift basis, because I want to make sure it's accessible to everyone. Is there anything else I've missed? Probably, but you know what, that's gonna have to do. It's 13 minutes already and you're probably bored. So I will see you next week for my 35 weeks pregnancy diary, and I'm sure I'll have some more exciting things to share then. Okay, see you next week. Mwah.